Hi everyone. So today I'm going to share let me pull it up if I can, my Swanky pre-order haul with you all. Sorry if that was a lot of wrestling sounding, but yeah, I'm super excited to share this haul. I placed my order on August 5th and it arrived to me on October 17th. I'm filming this on Thursday, October 20th. I'm hoping to edit and get it up probably by Friday. I was gonna say by today, but it's already Thursday evening, so my goal is by Friday the 21st. And then hopefully if you are interested in ordering from Swanky, you see this video or you're part of the Facebook group, because her next winter pre-order is going to be on October 22nd. I'll put a little picture here with the details. She has not posted the details, like the scent list yet, but I think she's supposed to post it maybe today, Thursday, so we will see. I'm gonna try my hardest not to order though, because you guys, I got 9 loaves in this order, and I ordered a few of her mystery grab bags that she offered on like Facebook through PayPal. So yeah, I'm gonna try to sit this one out, but if you are interested, stay tuned for like the Facebook group for all the scent details. Let's just dive on in. This time in my Swanky pre-order, so this is only my second time ordering from an actual like pre-order. I have ordered here and there, like I said, grab bags that she's offered on occasion, and then I also she offered a few like items on her website, overstock pre-order items, so I did get 2 loaves from that. But this is my second actual pre-order haul. The first one didn't include any samples, but this one I did get 3 samples in my order, so I'll run through these really quick. I'm assuming these are scents that were part of the pre-order, but I'm not quite sure. So the first one I have is Flower Child, and if I can find the scent notes, I'll definitely put them in the video. So Flower Child, kind of a thin little leaf shape. That's probably one of the like embeds that she puts in her loaves, because they are gorgeous loaves. Ooh, wow, Flower Child. It actually, I mean, there's probably a floral note in there, but it kind of smells like woodsy to me. Yeah, like I don't know if there's like a pine or a cedar or some kind of like tree note in there, but that's what this one kind of smells like. Much more woodsy to me than floral, but the name makes it seem like there's gonna be flower notes in there. This one is oatmeal cookie, buttery brown sugar, vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, and this is in a little tombstone shape. This one's kind of a little bit thicker than the leaf was. I do love some bakery scents. Oh wow, that's so pretty. You know what I get is like the oatmeal cookie, buttery brown sugar. That's totally what comes out in this. This smells like an oatmeal, like an instant brown sugar oatmeal pack. That's kind of what this smells like. I don't get a whole lot of the vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, but to me, vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, which I believe is a Bath & Body Works dupe, that scent is not super strong to me. Oh my gosh, wow. Buttery brown sugar, that smells really good. That's gonna be amazing on warm. And then the last scent I have is the Melon Patch. So I'm guessing this is gonna be kind of a watermelon heavy fruity scent, and it's a super cute like little corset. I'll take the shape out. Oh yeah, this smells like straight up like watermelon, kind of that chapsticky watermelon. So that's what the shape looks like. Isn't that cute? That's good though. I'm a fan of watermelon. I don't mind when it's kind of that chapsticky artificial scent. I think that's going to be a great summertime scent, or just like a bathroom kind of a scent. So those were my 3 samples. I was super excited to get samples. Okay, as we go through some of these, I feel like some of them are going to be kind of similar. I also feel like in general, Swanky's wax is like so much stronger when you actually go to warm it. I feel like she does a lot of like creamy scents mixed with her bakery blends, and they don't always smell super impressive on cold, but like the second I put it in the warmer, if it's like already warmed up and hot, I feel like it throws amazingly. Performance-wise, I typically get very strong performance, not necessarily super long-lasting. Like, I will probably change it out throughout the day, but while it's going, I've gotten really strong performance. So I've been really liking my Swanky. She did offer a few samples, or like samplers, I should say, not samples. I want to say 4 or 5, but I did not purchase any of them. There were a few that sounded intriguing, but there were so many like loaves that were on my list that I just ended up, you know, crossing out the samplers and just doing loaves. And a few of her roses, her rose shapes, which they're pretty decent size. I would say you could probably cut them into 4 chunks. So the rose shapes that I'm going to go over first, which the price is not on here, so let me look that up for you guys really quick so you have that information. So the roses are approximately 2.8 ounces for $3.80. So this is kind of what the rose shape looks like. And then just so I don't forget, the loaves, she calls them simple loaves. They're definitely not simple at all, especially because a lot of them have like embeds in them as well. She says they're 14.6 ounces and they're $19 each. But let me tell you, she fills her loaves like to the brim and puts embeds in them. And, you know, even underneath like the loaf pan, usually they're full of chunks as well. So I think it's totally worth the price. So let me just start with my roses. I was gonna get multiples of some of them that sounded really good to me, but I ended up just doing 1 of each because, like I said, 1 rose can kind of spread throughout a couple different warmers fairly nicely. So I was like, you know what, I don't need to get multiples. So let's start with this one. This one is Wildberry Cream Cake Waffle Cone, and let's see. It says Wildberries blended with super rich cream cake waffle cones. So like I said, I feel like she does a lot of cream cake, creamy notes in her bakery blends, which I really like. I think it comes off really beautifully on warm. And like, I will definitely say it smells creamy. I get a little bit of Wildberry and a lot of creaminess. Like I said, you definitely can't judge her wax unless you go to warm it, because I feel like it's so much stronger when you go to warm it. But I know this one is going to smell beautiful because I've had a few of her, well, I shouldn't say a few, but I've had a bakery sampler where I warmed a lot of different bakery blends of hers and all of them impressed me on warm. So really think this is going to do well on warm. I also feel like her packaging is amazing. So she wraps everything individually with tissue paper, and then the roses she wraps with this like almost like white styrofoam packaging, and nothing was like smudged. Although I know it is fall time, so the weather is a little bit cooler as well, but all the roses were beautifully intact. I threw away all that extra wrapping, but it was wrapped really nicely. We have Warm and Dreamy, and Warm and Dreamy says French lavender, sweet lavender, fireside cream cake, sugar cone, and vanilla bean Noel. This one sounds amazing. I love lavender and bakery, so I thought this one sounded super good, and this is probably one I was considering getting too, but I ended up just getting 1 of everything. Oh, it's so pretty. It smells like an herbal leaning lavender. So I don't know. I would guess herbal leaning lavender is probably the sweet lavender scent note. I know that sounds weird, but there are a few sweet lavender scent notes where they do lean more herbal than sweet. And look at how pretty these roses are. These are just like single color roses. But yeah, I think I'm getting the sweet lavender. And definitely bakery notes. I don't know if I would be able to pinpoint like necessarily fireside cream cake, sugar cone, or vanilla bean Noel, but I get herbal lavender with a pretty bakery. And again, she did that mix of like a cream cake. So I like that. I like that creamy note in her bakery blends. I think it's really pretty. The next one, which I think I kind of showed when I was showing what the roses looked like at the beginning, zucchini pumpkin pecan waffle. At first I wasn't sure if this was the correct blend that I ordered, but it must be. So the blend that is listed on my invoice says zucchini, pumpkin pecan waffle, marshmallow, vanilla bean Noel. So maybe the name was just too long that it got cut off. But so the scent notes are pretty self-explanatory. Oh, it just smells so good. I love her bakery. Again, to me, it smells like creamy, like pumpkin pecan waffle. So probably because of the marshmallow and vanilla bean Noel. But like hands down, I smell pumpkin pecan waffle number one. Not a ton of zucchini bread. I would just say like kind of a creamy pumpkin pecan waffle. I know I'm gonna love this. This is just a scent that I've had from different vendors and I just love it. We have Fireside Cream Cake Cider Lane. So there is that cream cake again. So that's what the label looks like. I think her label's super pretty. I don't mind the cursive font, but she doesn't list like the pour date or anything like that. So I might start writing that since now I'm building up my Swanky collection a little bit more. So this says, actually it doesn't go into any more detail. So Fireside Cream Cake plus Cider Lane, which is the Bath & Body Works type. It's super pretty, but again, it's like very creamy. Like I get that cream cake. I don't get a whole lot of like a Fireside smokiness. It just smells like a very, very creamy Cider Lane. The Cider Lane is not strong. I would say the cream cake on cold is what I'm smelling number one, but usually other bakery notes come alive when you actually go to warm it. So I bet that that Cider Lane is going to come out more when I actually melt this. We have Fireside, so just plain Fireside, because when I ordered this, I have gotten more into like the marshmallow Fireside and the, you know, slightly smoky bakery notes. So I thought I'd give this a try. So this is Fireside Bath & Body Works type. This is, so she describes it as, this scent is addictive. It's not just a fire smoky scent. It has some mysterious undertones that get me, a must try. So that's what it kind of, that's what she describes it as. So I was curious. Wow. Okay. This one, I definitely get the Fireside smoky scent note much more than I got in like the Fireside Cream Cake Cider Lane one that we just smelled. This smells like a woodsy scent. Like I get some tree notes. Like it smells like you just cut your firewood and started burning it. Like it smells, and it even smells too like you're in the woods or you're camping in a forest. So you get that those tree notes in there, the woodsy, earthy tree notes. Wow, I might, I was gonna say burn. I might melt this closer to the holidays and maybe mix it a little bit more with bakery, because I get that earthy woodsy note. It just reminds me of like a campfire or something like that. So that's really pretty though. I'm excited to try it. And I'm excited I can definitely pick up the kind of smoky note. And if I don't pick it up in this blend with the Cider Lane, maybe I'll do a little mixing to see if I can pick up the Fireside note a little bit more. Just a few more. So I got Farmer's Market. So this one says harvest apples, apple cider, a hint of warm cinnamon, and cloves. So I thought I would get this one. Maybe I'll kind of sneak this into my fall scents this year. Ooh, it smells good. Definitely reminds me of the fall time. Look at how beautiful her roses are. I can definitely get that warm cinnamon and more of like a mulled cider, like more of a like warm apple cider than like a cold, you know, crisp apple juice kind of a scent. It's pretty. I'm really curious to see how it transforms on warm, but it totally does remind me of a nice, you know, fall blend. So we'll be excited to warm this. And like I said, I might warm this relatively soon. And then the last one I got, again, another kind of like more fall time scent, is apple pumpkin strudel. And this one says baked apples and sweet pumpkin. Dropped it. And this one's pretty too. I don't think it's like a favorite out of all the ones I've smelled. Maybe it's like the baked apples. I think I'm more into like a sweeter mac apple, green apple, cider kind of a scent. But I think this will be pretty, and especially maybe around like Thanksgiving too, with like almost like, you know, the baked apple reminds me of maybe like a baked apple pie with the pumpkin. But yeah, I'm excited to try it. And again, maybe I'll just add this into my fall melts this year. So those were all my rose shapes. So let's go on to my loaves because I got a lot. I didn't even like smell them. I got them in, unwrapped everything, but I kind of wanted to do like some of my first sniffs on camera. And I haven't dumped any of the loaves out because I'm really excited to see if any of them have like the pretty embeds in them. So let's go through some of them. When I was reading them off, I'm like, did I really get that? Like, I feel like in the rush of ordering, I got a few that I wouldn't typically get, I feel like in a loaf, but I did get them. So let's start with those. Let's start with the ones where I'm like, I was a little surprised I picked it up, but I'm excited to give it a try. So the first one that, I mean, I could see why I picked it up, but I also feel like I didn't necessarily need this in a loaf. So I got Fall Celebration. So this is what it looks like. I hope you can read. The cursive writing, like I can read it just fine, and it's a big font, but it's kind of like a skinny font. So I hope it shows up on camera, and that's what it looks like. How beautiful. Like I said, everything was wrapped in tissue paper, so it really wasn't smudgy at all. So this says, super sweet vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, sweet cinnamon rolls, glazed donut, and a touch of pumpkin pecan waffle. I feel like that pumpkin pecan waffle in this scent probably is what made me want to get it in a loaf, but I'm honestly like, I'm not a huge vanilla pumpkin marshmallow lover. Like I said, I think that's kind of a Bath & Body Works dupe, and it's not typically a super strong scent to my nose at least. Sweet cinnamon rolls, glazed donut, like, I mean, it sounds good. It's just not something that I feel like I would have gravitated towards. So I don't know, I surprised myself by getting it, but let's open it and see. It's really pretty. Her sweet cinnamon rolls is a sweet cinnamon roll. Like, it smells like a cinnamon sugar, not like a spicy red hot cinnamon at all. It's pretty. Okay, I'm glad I got this. At first I was a little like, what was I thinking? It kind of reminds me a little bit, a tiny bit. The sample was stronger, but it kind of reminds me of that buttery brown sugar that I got in this one. Obviously, that's not the same scent note, but it gives me that vibe where it's like a very sweet, sugary cinnamon roll. It's pretty. Like I said, don't be too like alarmed if you don't feel like it smells super strong on cold, because I feel like you really have to warm Swanky, and it is amazing. And look at how full that loaf is. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like no edge. Like, it's filled to the top. And look at that pretty embed. So there's like a pretty little oval embed and a cute little cat. And let's just tip it and see. Oh yeah, so she fills these with chunks in there as well. Yeah, it's super pretty. I think it's that sweet cinnamon roll and maybe the glazed donut that I smell the strongest in this loaf. Her loaves are always so fun because you never know what kind of cool like shapes or colors the embeds are going to be in the loaf. So I love it. I think it's so cool. And her wax is super soft, so you do not need a microwave to chop it. And I found it super nice. Like, it's not gooey mushy. I really like her formula. The other one that I was a little surprised I ended up picking up in a loaf, but now that I feel like my memories, like I'm kind of remembering why I picked it up. First of all, I think that when the list came out, people were really excited about this one. And then also, I think I thought that this would be a really good blender bakery scent. So the scent that I got is Coconut Marshmallow Dream Cake. The reason I was kind of like shocked I got it is because I don't typically get coconut scents. Like I don't think I have a lot of coconut scents in my collection at all. So I was kind of surprised I got this in a loaf. But when I read the other scent notes, I could kind of see why I got it. So coconut cream pie, marshmallow, vanilla, delicious buttercream, sugar cookie, birthday cake, marshmallow. So lots of other decadent bakery notes in here that I could see why I gravitated towards. I'm curious to see how this smells on cold because it's a lot of like marshmallow, cream pie, buttercream, you know what I mean? Like some of those notes aren't super standoutish on their own. Typically, like they typically are blenders, so I'm curious, but like I said, I have no doubts that this is going to be super strong when I actually go to warm it. This is such a beautiful loaf. I'll take it out. It's pretty, like I said, it's a very gentle, creamy coconut. Like that's basically what it smells like on cold. But how pretty is this loaf? That is a beautiful like embed, and the blue is kind of like a ombre tie-dye blue. Let's dump it out. Oh, it's so pretty. Do you see that? So there's different fun colors. I see some yellow and some red chunks in there. So it is so fun. It's like a surprise when you dump out the loaf. I think this is gonna be really pretty on warm. I'm gonna try all my Swanky items by themselves first, and then I'll probably use them like as blender scents if I want. But I definitely want to give them a try on their own first. This one I feel like would do great mixed with coffee. I like to mix coconut and coffee blends. Okay. Is there another one that I was a little surprised on? I think the rest seem pretty like up my alley kind of blend. So let's just kind of go through one by one. This is a really popular one, and like I said, I think I even shared it on my channel. I had gotten a Swanky Bakery mystery grab bag. A lot of these popular blends of hers were in that grab bag, so I made sure I warmed almost that whole bakery grab bag to see if I wanted them in loaf, and I basically did because, like I said, they totally wowed me on warm. So this is My Darling Vanilla, a very popular blend of hers. And this says pink sugar cookies, Mrs. Claus's cookies, which Mrs. Claus's cookies, I believe, is our super rich pink sugar cookies blended with Mrs. Claus's cookies and vanilla bean Noel butter cookies. Is that what it is? I don't know. Some of the scent descriptions are a little confusing to read, but basically it's a pink sugar bakery blend. And again, there's some really pretty embeds in there. And some beautiful gold glitter. Oh, it's so pretty. Again, it's a very gentle pink sugar creamy bakery scent, but it is so good on warm. Because I remember warming it and loving it, and I think the pink sugar really does come alive on warm. So look how pretty that gold, you know, sparkle is, and then a little embed down there as well. And then let's dump it. Oh, let's see. The loaf was a little dented in. Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty. And her loaves, it's not really like crumbly or anything, so I don't mind tipping out all the loaves, but it is like a darker pink and a yellow chunk in there. So pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I do get that pink sugar. It's so, so pretty. The pink sugar Aquilina dupe, I believe. Love it. I have that perfume. I really enjoy it. Let's do this other one. This is another popular one of hers as well. And this little angel in here, oh my gosh, it's perfect. This is Snow Angels. And this one says cream cake, vanilla bean Noel, glazed donut, caramel drizzle, cozy vanilla cream, sugar cookie, frosted cake, and marshmallow. So she has a lot of scent notes in her bakery blends. So, I mean, it's so much so that you like, I don't feel like you can really pinpoint necessarily like, okay, I get the glazed donut, I get the vanilla bean Noel. Like they just all blend together really well. And like I said, they are so, so pretty when you go to warm. Look at this cute little angel. Oh, it's nice. I mean, I can tell this is going to be a great vanilla bakery. And you guys, look at how full this loaf is. Do you see that? And there's a little embed. No smudges at all. It is so, so detailed and pretty. And this is another one that I believe was in my bakery sampler and I really enjoyed it. Let me, oh, it's so pretty. Do you see that? Yellow, purple, and blue embeds in this one. That is so pretty. It looks like all my embeds look to be like little square chunks, but sometimes she does shapes in them too, because I've seen people share on the Facebook group when they're cutting into their loaves. She'll sometimes do like fun shapes in the embeds. Okay, we have pink frosted cream cake. This is the one I kind of showed when I was showing the loaves and like the prices at the beginning. This one, I can tell. I mean, first of all, it's filled to the brim and she has so many heart embeds sticking out of the loaf. This is probably more than 14 ounces. I mean, if I had to guess. So this one says marshmallow fireside Bath and Body Works type blended with Swanky's rich cream cake and a touch of pink sugar. So she blends that cream cake in a lot of things. And like I said, I love it. And I mean, I don't really pick up the marshmallow fireside, definitely not to the point that I got like the woodsy note in this fireside rose. I'm sure it'll come out on warm though. I will update when I do warm everything. I can get maybe the smidge, like a smidge of the pink sugar, but I don't know if it's like in my head because I read pink sugar and the loaf is pink. But I'm sure that's gonna come out on warm. Let me just show how full this loaf is. So pretty. And there's a little bit of like gold glitter on some of the hearts. Very, very pretty. Yeah, I think I do pick up a little bit of that pink sugar. Hard to tell, but there are pink embeds and there are also some cream ones in there as well. This is a really pretty pink color. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a hefty loaf. I love them. I think they are so pretty. These loaves, like I said, they are not simple at all. You can tell she puts a lot of work into her loaves. So I think they are so pretty. Got a little bit of wax on my hand. Okay, let's do this one. I think this is the only one that got a little smudgy. Because I think it was one of the ones on the outside, not on the outside, but like next to the edge of the box. So this one did get a little bit banged up. This one is strawberry pound cake vanilla dream cake. And this one says vanilla delicious buttercream, a touch of sugar cookies. And I'm guessing mixed with strawberry pound cake too. So this is so pretty. There's a little bit of ombre and it kind of looks like it's a little bit of like a shell, maybe underwater theme. I don't know, maybe not. I can't tell. I thought it looked like shells, but I'm not sure. So that's what the label looks like. It's a really pretty purple and like pink blend. Again, like it smells very creamy. I don't even know if I pick up the strawberry pound cake on cold, but I just have a feeling it's gonna come out on warm. So that's what it looks like. This one's a little bit more smudgy, like I said, because it was on the edge, but I want to see what it looks like. Oh, it's so pretty. There's some hot pink and some purple embeds in this one. I'll put this one back in because this one was a little bit more messy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see how this one does. This one might be one of the lighter ones that I've smelled so far. And like I said, I don't smell a whole lot of strawberry pound cake on cold, but will update when I go to warm this one. Okay, 3 more loaves. I know this was a big order. This one is blueberry pumpkin pecan waffle Noel, and I think, yeah, there wasn't any other description on this one, so pretty straightforward. I love how just the cute little detail of the blueberries on the loaf, so pretty. Ooh, okay, this one's really, really good. I do smell the pumpkin pecan waffles and the blueberry. Look at how pretty that shimmer of the blue in there is. So, so pretty. I just can't get over these cute little blueberries. And then, like I said, let's tip it out. Oh, I love it. There's blue in there. So, so pretty. Oh, it's nice. It's definitely a really pretty blueberry and pumpkin pecan waffle. That's what I get #1. And then the waffle cone and vanilla bean Noel, just staple blender scents. that I'm sure are meshing in the background. I think in my first Swanky haul got a lot of blueberry, I think roses, blueberry roses. I really love Blueberry Bakery, so I did want to pick that one up. And I'm guessing it was the only blueberry loaf, unless I didn't want to get too much of the same kind of scents. Okay, this one's strawberry bread, pumpkin pecan waffles, strawberry pound cake, and glazed donuts. That's what it looks like. This one just has some really pretty like black glitter on the top. Super full again. And let me see if there's any other scent notes. No, so this one, the scent notes are the name. It's pretty. Again, I'm having trouble if I'm smelling the strawberry pound cake. I think this one I can smell a little bit more than the other strawberry pound cake blend. It just smells like, I don't know, it just smells like decadent bakery deliciousness. So that's what it looks like. It kind of reminds me of a watermelon, like the black seeds in a watermelon. And that's what the embeds look like. Yeah, I think I get a little bit of the strawberry pound cake. Oh, I got some glitter on my hands now. A little bit of the pumpkin pecan waffle, but this one I think is one of those that it's gonna do much better on warm. And all this stuff is probably very freshly poured, so I'm gonna give it some cure time, but I haven't had any issues warming Swanky right away. Let me know though if you guys give it some cure time. I feel like soft wax, to me, I feel like it doesn't seem like it needs as long of cure time, but I'm not sure. And then this is another one that is like so full. This is my last loaf, pumpkin donut shop. So that's what it looks like. And pumpkin donut shop is, so yeah, her scent notes are just, her scent description is so long, so she really just does the name. It says, sweet vanilla donut blended with sweet frosting cookies and sweet pumpkin and Mrs. Claus's cookies. Okay, so very bakery heavy pumpkin scents. And you can even see, doesn't this look full? It looks like she filled it and then maybe like filled it with even more wax at the top there. Like, it is so full. I love the green. That's kind of like a fun unexpected color for like a pumpkin loaf. Oh, this one's pretty. This one is very pretty. Oh, I love it. And I think Mrs. Claus's cookies is a little bit of a pink sugar bakery, because from the My Darling vanilla, I think this is the scent note of Mrs. Claus's cookies, which is our super rich pink sugar cookies blended with Mrs. Claus's cookies and vanilla bean Noel butter cookies. I think that's the scent note of that one. So look at how full it is. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, that's so fun. So this one has some red and black embeds. That's what it looks like. This one is pretty. I think this one's gonna smell really good. I do get some of the pumpkin. Ooh, okay. This is another one I might have to dip into this fall. We shall see though. I feel like I have trouble cutting into Swanky loaves. I haven't cut into any of my loaves yet because they're so pretty that I don't want to cut into them quite yet, but this one is very nice on cold. Usually I just use like my small shapes first, or like my bakery or my mystery grab bags is what I've been melting first. But yeah, I have a weakness for Swanky. They are still a newer vendor to me, but so far I've been really impressed with everything I've warmed. So yeah, let me know, did you guys pick anything up from this pre-order? Did you grab any of her mystery grab bags that she offered? Or do you plan on ordering from her pre-order that opens on the 22nd? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.